The Wrestling Conscience channel, where we give the smackdown of analysis and we give you the hot takes what other wrestling channels do not. We're quite niche over here and we love it. Now we're talking about Io Sky, one of the best women wrestlers in these streets, and I don't think we're giving her a great chance. And I don't give two F's about her accent and her ability to speak English. She can overcome it and it doesn't matter. Change your attitude and give Io Sky a flipping chance. So let's get into it.
Listen.
Io Sky deserves more. Io Sky is one of the best in-ring performers in WWE today. Her skill is unmatched and she can go head to head for anyone. Yes, she's a bit on the shorter side, but she's more believable than Liv Morgan, and she's more believable than Alexa Bliss. And the WWE still kind of feels that Rhea Ripley needs to be in the main title picture and Bianca Belair to elevate her and the women's division. But let's be real, Io Sky doesn't need anyone to legitimize her. She's already a star. So today we're going to break down how WWE can make Io Sky look stronger without Rhea Ripley in the picture. Because Rhea Ripley is severely overrated. Just because she is the 2025 type of China wannabe. So let's look about giving her proper storytelling so people can be really emotionally invested. If you can manufacture stars like Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns for years and just beat it into us, you can beat into us Io Sky. And don't be lazy and xenophobic and racist just because she has an accent. And it's got to be very commendable that someone can learn another language. Let her live, let her have an accent, embrace her culture, and she'll be a top star. Not like she's not already. So let's acknowledge that Io Sky is an elite wrestler. If you've seen her Stardom and WWE, you know that she's a real deal. We don't need Io Sky or Rhea Ripley to be in the picture. It distracts away from her, from the real champion. She's a show stealer. She's versatile as a dominant champion or an underdog fighter. Her aerial ability is next level. Her moonsaults, her counters, her fluidity is top tier. The issue isn't her talent or she has an accent. She can speak English. It's just you guys don't like her accent. You're racist. She should be treated as a dominant champion in her own right, not just a placeholder for Rhea Ripley. This is how we should make her look strong. We should embrace Io Sky's culture and story. She's from Japan. I'm not sure where she is in Japan, but embrace her Japanese heritage. And I think that will help on a global scale. She has an incredible background, but the WWE barely scratches the surface when it comes to her telling her story. Give vignettes about her career, how she got here, how she gave up everything to be here. What does the Japanese community say? What is the world saying about Io? The positive things, like how you made up positive things about your ratings, how you made up positive things about The Rock and stuff like that. Go hard how Io is the choice. And highlighting her American dream journey, not Cody Rhodes, meaning like she came from another country, she worked her ass off, she became a champion. It's the immigrant dream. This is what so many people can relate to. Lean into a little bit, or just touch on it, that, America is built by a lot of immigrants. And people could feel, alright, she works hard. Give her a flipping chance. Nothing's handed to her. You can do that for other immigrants. For the white ones, you can give Becky a chance. She's got an accent. You give Australian Rhea Ripley a chance. You give the Canadians a chance. Give Io a flipping chance. We've seen WWE push international stars like Rey Mysterio. I only say it's international because he talks about Mexico, Eddie Guerrero, Oscar. It's time to give Io Sky the same respect and depth in storytelling. I don't see many, apart from the damage control stuff, I don't really see much vignettes about her abilities, her aerial abilities, about her, what she does, how she trains. Present her as a legitimate champion. Have more interviews with her. Condition the audience to understand people can have different accents and not everyone comes from America. to elevate even Io further, before WrestleMania, she should have a one fire 3 to 5 minutes promo where she should rehearse it to the T. She should rehearse it and practice her diction and everything. Her writers should be writing now her promo so she can practice, because this will get over with the fans like, oh, she can actually speak English. She can speak English anyway. I've seen her talk for the Sheamus Celtic workouts, and she was speaking just fine, and I thought she was understandable. But there you go. But WWE conditioned you to speak one way. This is what I like about AEW. They just don't care. It doesn't matter if they're Mexican, Japanese. They embrace them for who they are. Yeah, but here in WWE, you gotta be Americanized, Anglophiled, which I don't think is cool. Io Sky needs to cut the best promo in her life in English before WrestleMania. I know you might think it just goes everything I said, but she just does one. It can just kick everyone up the bum, and no one has to say, oh, I can't get over her accent. But you exclude everything what she does. There's people who speak really good English and they're absolutely awful on the mic, just like Tiffany Stratton. Or give them awful promos to say. Scripts like, give awful scripts to Nia Jax and to Bailey. Awful. Or even back in the day, Roman Reigns talking about suffering succotash. She just needs to practice rehearse just one fire. Keep it short. Doesn't mean a 10-minute monologue like CM Punk. She just needs to do about 3 to 5 minutes, and then mix in some Japanese. They embrace the language and identity like what they do for Shinsuke Nakamura. A promo where she mixes English and Japanese would feel be natural and badass. Imagine before WrestleMania, Io Sky stands in the ring holding her title. She speaks her mind. She tells people that she's just not another wrestler. She's the best in the division, and she will prove it at WrestleMania. And that moment is going to change everything, and no one will doubt her forever. And that's it. And Io Sky has everything what she needs to be the face of the women's division. She doesn't need Rhea Ripley. She doesn't need anyone to validate her. But the thing is the way how to present her. They don't give her a backstory. They don't give her strong character development. And they don't give her a fire promo with a proper script to do it. I think even having Michael Cole on Raw kind of help, trying to be a crutch, trying to interview her. It's a disability to her, trying to say, look, she can't speak English. Be herself. Practice beforehand. Io Sky can have dominant. It's weird with this now because no one's really a heel, is there, between Bianca, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. No one's a heel. So it's like a face Io versus Bianca. It's really tricky. And what they could do, they could intertwine the Bianca storyline with Naomi and with Jade. Because what I would have done today, not today, but in the last Raw, I would have got, after when Io Sky slapped Bianca, I would have got Naomi to come down and beat up Bianca, because Bianca disowned her last week on SmackDown. There's so much layers, and then you can get in Dakota Kai. Yeah, the Dakota Kai just standing there like, oh, I love you, Io, I love you, Io, you can't do nothing wrong, Io. Like, idolize it. Like, Dakota Kai needs to earn a check, apart from losing every time for the Intercontinental Championship. Let me know what you think, what they can do to help to book Io strong. Let me know. And I feel that Io also, there's one more thing, Io should have some badass matches. Yeah, she show her dominance. Yeah, she needs some more badass matches. Who can she fight? She should fight Natalia. She's cool. Shayna Baszler. She's an ex-champion. We can't put her with Charlotte yet. I'm just thinking who else would be... Zoe Stark? I think Zoe Stark is underrated. Think who's underrated as well. Candice LeRae is underrated. All the underrated superstars who can just produce really good matches and just build her strong and get her to beat her, to beat them, Io Sky. You're not booking her as a dominant and a worthy champion. Do that, and you have a great WrestleMania. You still have time. You got enough weeks to make her dominant and leave Rhea Ripley. Rhea bloody Ripley. Please, if you made it this far, like, subscribe. Please let this channel grow. I really do appreciate you. And yeah, see you next time. Wrestling Conscious.